Yeah, like I said, you gotta chase the money, man. And
Yeah.
I thought it was cool that you got to go out to Olmstead. Talk about some different type of diving out there. I mean, it was like mountain climbing underwater. The current was just
Oh, for
ripping. I've never dove in that fast a current. How about yourself? It was pretty fast,
oh,
huh?
nothing like it, man. I mean, I think ADC, don't quote me on this, but I think they call dive operations at 2 knots. And from my research, every knot is equivalent to 26 miles an hour of wind on surface. So some days we'd be diving at 5, 6 knots, and you do the math, and you're like, what the how's it even possible? But the guys who've been there and dove on that job realize, those conditions. And I always compared it to, you go to school every day, and there's a bully. He beats you up and takes your lunch money. But it's not just you, it's every man on his crew, and it's every day repeats. It's an endless cycle. But I mean, there's camaraderie out there, and I mean, you might just set a downline your whole dive. But I mean, you got 5 other guys coming behind you, maybe setting a travel line to get a saw over to a spot to cut a hole for a spall or something. It was small progress, different type of diving, very very sketchy, very sketchy.
But the
And
thing is, dude, that's the only way you could do the job. There's no other way to do it. You couldn't send a
no,
robot down there. You couldn't
no,
send nothing else down there. I mean, that's how you had to get it done.
hmm
You had to tame the Mississippi, is what we did, right?
exactly. And it's like you didn't have Viz. You learn to just shut your eyes, use your hands,
Right.
uh, not fight things. You go with the flow, or and it was. I honestly, I think that job made me. I came out of Olmstead, at least twice the diver I was going into it. Just using skills that I've used, but not to that extent. Like burning no viz with current mid water, or just you know how it is, like
Yeah.
just